Hey guys, welcome to Ryan Craddock Extra. I've had the best couple of months ever and I realised that if you don't follow me on Twitter or Instagram or all those things, then you won't have seen any of my news, any of the stuff that I've been getting up to. So I thought I'd share it with you guys who maybe haven't seen that. If you do follow me on Twitter and Instagram, then you'll definitely know about all this because you'll know that I've not shut up about it for the last few days. I think I did mention this in my last video actually, that in July I went to Nintendo's PR offices in London to interview Tsubasa Sakaguchi, who is the co-director of Splatoon. This was the first time I'd done anything like this, so it was really nerve-wracking and exciting at the same time. I know it probably sounds quite strange, but every other video I've ever made, obviously for my channels, but also for Nintendo Life and Nintendo themselves, I'm always the one directing what happens, and it's always in a place that I'm comfortable. So going out to somewhere else and having someone else work the camera and telling me how it all needs to go, it was quite nerve-wracking, but I really enjoyed it and it was great to. I've never met any of Nintendo's game developers before, and as you can probably tell from the song that I wrote for Nintendo Life, I love Splatoon. It's one of my favourite games of the year, so to meet one of the guys behind it was awesome. So I think I told you about this, but I didn't show you that I asked him to sign my copy of the game, so I thought I'd show it off. Oh, there you go, I think you can just about see something on there. I love the signature, the fact that he's draws a whole squid before writing his name, and it's just brilliant. So yeah, so I thought I'd show that off because it's pretty cool and not many people will have a signed Splatoon box like that. I don't know how well you'll be able to see that, so I'll put a picture up on Instagram anyway at some point as well. I should have done that months ago, I don't know why I haven't already done that. What I wasn't allowed to tell you was that halfway through the interview I was supposed to just play a bit of my Splatoon song, and Mr. Sakaguchi was going to sort of play along with me and just have a bit of fun really. And just as I was about to jump into that, the interview is completely interrupted because my all-time hero of everything ever, Shigreru Miyamoto, walked in alongside Takashi Tezuka. These are the guys responsible for creating Super Mario as well as many other series. I mean, Miyamoto has worked on or just completely created series like The Legend of Zelda, Donkey Kong, Pikmin, Star Fox, the list just goes on of all these things he's made. Literally has created my childhood. I've always grown up sort of seeing people meet him and being so jealous that they get to talk to him, get things signed and just say hello, and suddenly out of nowhere he walks into the room that I'm in. It was pretty surreal. Now, as awesome as that is, that's not even the best bit. The best bit is that apparently we found out just afterwards that Miyamoto had seen my Splatoon song on YouTube, and that's why he came into the interview, just to say hello. He specifically wanted to meet me and say hello because he found my music sort of interesting. It's different to most people that go and do interviews, most journalists and things like that, and it interested him. And I don't know if you can imagine this and relate it to sort of your interests and your hobbies and things, but if the person who massively inspires you and created things that you've enjoyed throughout your entire life specifically wants to meet you because of something you've made, it's just the most incredible feeling. Oh yeah, I was so starstruck, and so I didn't know what to do. As you can probably tell, if you've not seen the video again, this was all captured on film because it's going to be part of that interview. So if you've not seen it, if you want to watch the video, you'll see that I'm just sort of there like, I'm not knowing what to do, what to say. Unbelievable. And then, to top things off, just a few days ago I went back to London once again to interview Charles Martinet, who is the voice of Mario, Luigi, Wario, Waluigi. Again, the list goes on of all these characters from the Mario games, as well as lots of characters from other video games as well. Again, getting the chance to meet him, it's like his voice has been coming out of my TV screens since I was really, really little and playing my first ever games, So to get the chance to meet him and talk to him for a full hour and play a bit of Super Mario Maker with him as well. I can't get over just how amazing these opportunities are for someone like me. I never thought anything like this would happen in my life. And once again, I'll show you that he signed my copy. This is Charles Martinet, signed my copy of Super Mario World. I'm really annoyed actually because thinking about it, I would have taken my copy of Super Mario Galaxy 2 because that's my favourite Mario game of all time. but I just didn't think. I was in a rush in the morning and I didn't even think, you know, oh yeah, I can ask him to sign things. So I didn't take anything. It just so happened that I was playing that game at the time on the train there, and I thought, well, I've got this. So I suppose that game is in like my top 5 Mario games, but I would have preferred Mario Galaxy, I think. But he did sign my 3DS, which I also got signed by Miyamoto and Tezuka at the other interview. I think I tweeted this and put it on Instagram, and it's gone down pretty well. People are pretty jealous of it. Thought I'd show you guys that haven't seen it yet. If you can see that, I hope you can see that. Again, if not, it's on Instagram, you can have a look at it properly, but this is now my most favourite prized possession, and always will be, I think. But it does mean that I'm scared to touch it. Like, there was a little bit, I don't know if you can see on Miyamoto, just down here, where it's just sort of faded off a bit, and I think that's because I just touched it just a little bit. But it's hard, this is my 3DS, I don't want to not play it, but at the same time, I really don't want to be touching it. So it's quite a dilemma, but at the same time, the best thing in the world. So anyway, if you haven't seen me interviewing and meeting all these great people, then you can watch the videos. They are genuinely great videos and really interesting. If you want to head over to Nintendo Life, all the links are in the description to those videos. So go over there, have a look, tell them I sent you. I really hope you enjoy them. So yeah, so this was a bit of a pointless vlog really, just me sort of showing off and getting too excited about things that you may or may not even be bothered about. But I don't know, it means a lot to me and I felt it worth sharing with everyone. This does give me though a good opportunity to remind you that I have my second Q&A coming up soon, excuse me. The Q&A will be the next video on this channel. I'll be filming it over the next few days. So make sure to get your questions in very, very quickly. And that's about it, I think. So thank you for watching. I shall see you in the next one.
I'll teach you to play the guitar. We'll sing underneath shooting stars. Then in return